and what requirements you guys have to carry on. So what are the packages also? So you will have curiosity about what are the packages and a lot of other things like general doubts that you guys have. Okay, that's a fair deal. And so always I follow this protocol, guys. I'll finish off my session. So even all my classes follow this. So I'll finish off my session, and at the end, I'll always take your questions. Okay, I'll take your questions for sure. So first, will I always take it on chat? Then I'll move on to the voice. So nothing to be worried. So I request everybody here to focus on your session here because I'll be discussing a lot about the DevOps. So some of you might have the similar doubt so that you can clear that stuff. And whatever the questions that are left out, definitely we take it at the end, both by voice and the chat. Okay. So that's a deal here. And in between, I keep on checking with you your understanding how far we are moving. So kindly respond to it. Got it? Good. So let's move on, guys. Let's jump in. Okay. So this is me. So Vikram Kumar. So in total, I got more than 8 years of experience in IT industry. So currently working as principal software engineer and 6 years only into the DevOps and AWS. And from past 3 years, I'm also into the Azure. So Azure, AWS, and DevOps, all three platforms I worked. So registered member of NASCOM. So NASCOM membership is given to all the IT fellows who are background is completely genuine. And qualifications, BSc Computers and MBA IT. And these are my technical qualifications, guys. You can see I done a lot of certifications in my career. I done my diploma in IT, electronics, and computer hardware engineering. And the pic that you see on the screen is your trainer. That's me. So some students would definitely have some curiosity to check to see their trainers. So that is me. Since I am on online now, this class, so I just kept my pic so that you will be aware. Okay, so these are the certifications, guys. So a lot of certifications I've done in my career. Now, moving on to the career perspective. So first, I started working in Brigade, Wipro, then IBM, then currently I'm working with Emirates. So till date, got it. And always from almost like past, almost like from 8 years, I'm into part-time teaching only. So I don't take too much classes, morning 2 and evening 1. That's it. So that from past, even after my graduation, I am following this. So right from graduation itself, I am teaching the subjects, guys. Okay, so this is my teaching skill set. So currently, I am limited to teach only DevOps and AWS. So that's my time availability. So in the past, however, I taught ITL, SSEM, project management, C, C++, Java, SQL Server, Linux administration, Python, soft and communication skills, and aptitude also. So I also teach aptitude, guys. Okay, so this is our course outline. This is our course outline, DevOps course outline. So by the way, before I talk about the course outline, I would like to know from you, how many of you know what is actually a DevOps is? Tell me, guys. Any idea? You can message me in the chat. So what actually is a DevOps? See, if I ask you, okay, something like what is a Python? 80% of the students definitely will know that's a language, correct? If I ask you what is, let's say, Oracle, they'll say that's a database, correct? So likewise, if I'm asking about what is a DevOps, how would you answer, guys? How would you answer? So let's keep it to the simple. I'll not go too much technical because always you should understand the core stuff there. Okay. When you catch the core logic, subject becomes easy. I'll give an example. So let's say, guys, in any manufacturing company, you just take it that we observed over a couple of years. So we have a lot of manufacturing units, right? So let's take it for granted, let's say car manufacturing. So do you think that car manufacturing company follows a blind principle, or do they have some process in place to produce their car perfectly? What do you think? Do you agree with me that manufacturing companies will follow certain process in place to produce their product? Do you agree, guys? At least. So now let's apply the same logic here. So from past 50 years, almost, let's say from 1960s onwards, guys, we are in 2020 era, but from past 1960s onwards, IT industry was following certain process in place. So that certain process in place, the subject matter, we call it as SDLC. So SDLC will talk about the process that you have to follow when you are producing your application. That's it. Simple stuff, guys. So we have already process in place that has been determined that you're supposed to do. That subject matter is called SDLC. So that subject matter over the couple of years has given us different methods. Like in mathematics in school age, we studied different theorems now in trigonometry. So we knock our heads with the trigonometry theorems, correct? So exactly we have here some little, you can say, like kind of a method. So they said for some time we followed waterfall. For some time we followed agile. Now the time has come for DevOps. That's it. So DevOps is a process actually. It's a process, or we can say it's an SDLC process, which is helping us to produce your software. That is the agenda. So new method has came up into the market that is called DevOps, which is absolutely focusing on automation. Am I clear on this point? So different methods have focused on different metrics, guys. Example. So if you consider the example, so I told you now, so waterfall has focused on the principle called quality. Quality was the metric. Then agile said we'll focus on quality and also the performance of the product became the criteria. When it comes to the DevOps, they said not only the quality, not only the performance, we also focus on something called automation now. You getting the logic? So day by day, the things are improving better. So like we saw in mobile technologies now 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G. So premises is changing, the technology is improving, things are getting higher. So in the DevOps, what happened is use case of focusing on all the previous metrics like quality, performance. The new thing is automation and added to that cloud. You got it? So cloud is also the concept of DevOps. So going in the future, we don't know what model will come, but definitely this will all carry the present stuff, whatever we are doing. And they may come up and say that we also want to go with AI. So that's where the future is going on, guys. Maybe after 15 years from now, we'll see a new model might come, which will talk about AI. But currently, we are in the age of DevOps, and which is focusing on the process of automation. So that is what we are trying to understand. So that's the DevOps stuff, guys. So DevOps is all about the process that is involved, or it is talking about an SDLC where we are going to implement the automation in your software projects. So this is the outline. So first we have to understand what is an SDLC. Then we'll go through something like waterfall because we need to know how they have handled the projects previously. Waterfall. This is the earliest model. Then after the model waterfall till agile, a lot of models have come, but they have been not successful. A lot of them were flop stories. So the next most popular model was agile. So after the agile, the next most popular was DevOps. So that is what is going on. So we need to understand how things worked in waterfall and how the things were done in agile so that we can understand how the DevOps is doing now. So that's the first chapter focus on. Second chapter will focus on DevOps fundamentals. And third will focus on your lab setup, guys. Because with this 2 units, theory ends. From third unit, you'll have all live classes. So we'll set up the lab And fourth one is Linux Essentials. So this chapter is entirely handled by another trainer. Okay, you get your Linux classes, guys, by another trainer. And the fifth chapter, except this chapter, all other chapters are dealt by me or handled by me. Okay, so VCS, Git and GitHub, then your CI/CD tools. Okay, Jenkins, Maven, SonarQube, Ansible, then your Chef, Docker, Kubernetes, shell scripting, Nagios, and Vagrant, Cloud Basics, and exclusive chapter on AWS EC2. Got it? So we'll focus on AWS chapter EC2. And also at the end, we'll talk about the preparation strategies. In the preparation strategies, we talk about how to prepare your DevOps, because after the course is done, there is some other matter is left out. So that hard work here has to come from you. As a student, you have to spend some little more time to capture the subject. So that is what we're going to discuss in preparation. We'll also discuss about how to apply in Naukris and how to make your resume. So that's the last stuff. Okay. And there's a common question: how much time do you think the course will take about? So course, I require 10 weeks of time, guys. So frankly, 10 weeks of time is required, or we'll sit for 60 sessions. 60 sessions, guys. We'll sit for 60 sessions. Here and there, 4 to 5 sessions, it's common. So roughly around 60 sessions are required. Got it? And course content will be shared. So this is a web link where you can have your course content, guys. So let me share the course content copy to you. So this is a course content. First, I'll open up at my end and show you how the course content looks like. So this is a course content. Let me increase the font. Yeah. You can see chapter 1, chapter name, and here what we are going to discuss. Everything is given in details, guys. Everything is given in detail. So here and there, you will see some like this highlighting like this, guys. This one I'm talking about. So if you see something highlighting like this, it indicates that that's a project. Okay, because projects has to be done at the tool level. So CI/CD. So here again, you have the project. See, Jenkins, Maven, SonarQube project together. Then Chef, Ansible, right? So in Ansible also you have the project. So roughly around, I'm guessing 20 chapters are there here. So each level, syllabus is given in depth and in detail, so that transparency is maintained by me. And this syllabus I am responsible to teach. Okay. So this is at the end, you'll have your course completion certificate. And those who want to have the copy the course syllabus, guys, I recommend everybody to go ahead and I'm sending the link for everybody. This is free to download. Guys, please give a try to download the syllabus copy. And after your session is done for the day, maybe by tomorrow, please spend some time on checking the syllabus copy. Got it? You need to spend some time on checking the syllabus copy, guys. Got it? So is my voice is breaking or is it good, guys? Please confirm, because, okay, it's good. So Prashant, maybe the problem is at your end. Okay. So please check with your internet and log off and log in back. So I sent you the web link for everybody of the syllabus copy. I recommend at least few guys to go ahead and download so that I know that it's working for you. So give it a try, Kirti, Pradeep, Maunika, Raghavendra, Abhishek, Pankaj, Bhaskar. Please give it a try. Aman, Patel, Amar. Okay, good. So you're able to download. Good, nice. So not now. Don't spend time on syllabus now. Okay, after the class is done, just spend some time. Look in detail so that you'll know what is required for you. Right? So some students will have very clear information what they are looking for. So please check and compare. Got it now? That's good. Then let's move on. Then classes will happen from Monday to Friday, guys. And Saturday is an optional. So Monday to Friday I'm available. Saturday is an optional. And no classes on Sunday and on public holidays. No classes will happen on. Don't expect on Sunday, guys, and also on public holidays. So public holidays means don't consider the government stuff. Okay, so as per the Naresh IT. So Naresh IT team says that okay, tomorrow is a public holiday or let's say some festival holiday, then no class. Got it? And every session will have 60 to 75 minutes of time. 60. Each session will sit for almost minimum 16, max to 75 minutes. So I don't like bombarding like 2 hours of 3 hours of class. That will not work for DevOps. No, it will not. So daily 1.5 hour is more than sufficient to grasp the subject. Okay, now about the educational qualifications. So something like any graduate or postgraduate or diploma candidates are welcome, and even final year students are also welcome. Those are doing it. So education, whether it's regular or distance, does not matter, guys. Does not matter at all. So in this regard, I want to show you one thing because some students would have a doubt that I am from BCom, okay, I am from BA, right? I am not BTech. So this kind of doubts you'll have. How many of you are having this? Because generally there is a perception that in the market that the IT jobs are only for let's say MCA candidates or BSc computer candidates or let's say BTech IT or MTech. So this kind of perception is there. So this is absolutely wrong. This is not applicable in IT, guys. So around 80% of the companies, frankly, 80% of companies in IT, they don't bother your background at all. So I'll show you one proof. So one of the lady recently, just recently means 2 or 3 days ago. Mm, so yeah, here it is. Okay. So this lady's name is Rekha. Okay. She got 13 lakhs package. You can see the number here. And her joining date is on Jan 3rd, 2023. She is my student, okay, from last batch. And she got job in Innovolon, okay, India Private Limited, 13 lakhs package. And this lady's qualification is, she sent me the resume for, where is her resume? Just give me a minute, please. Sometime back. So resume, you can see. So her resume shows that she is a BCom. Where is her qualification? Where is her qualification? Yeah, see, Bachelor of Commerce from Bangalore University 2007. You getting the point, guys? So I hope you understand this logic. So what I'm trying to tell you is, so remove that perception from your mind that I am from BCom, I am from BA, okay, I am from that, this. Remove all those things. In IT sector, there is a lot of scarcity of people who know good technology. People are there. I'm not saying we don't have, that's wrong. So we have enough candidates in the market, but the matter is stuff is not there. So if you are carrying very good knowledge, technicality, they don't care your background at all. So if you are well with your technology, you'll get your job done. Got it now? The people who are from different background, please remove that wrong perception. So this is the best example I can give it for you. Okay. Okay, so let's jump back here. So graduate, postgraduate, diploma does not matter. So the concept is like we need to follow our technology. That's it. The next, if you're talking about the pre-requirements for the course, just a pre-requirements for the course, guys. What requirement? So definitely Linux knowledge is required. Linux. Okay. So now the question comes is to what extent of Linux knowledge is required? So something like operating level, we call it as. So minimum basics, guys, minimum stuffs. For example, if you're talking about a Windows, right? So definitely, I would say that 90% of among us will not go for any special training on Windows. So at least we know how to operate it, how to install the applications, how to remove, how to install browsers, right? Clear cookies. So minimum things, how to check the RAM. So minimum check things that you can do on Windows, the same thing expected that you can do on Linux. So if you're not aware of Linux, guys, nothing to be worried, because the people who take up the DevOps course or any cloud course here in the Naresh IT, you will get the free Linux classes of 45 days. And the subject that taught by Imran sir. Okay. So we'll teach you very good subject on Linux, guys. Correct. So this is free of cost only. And that is only if we are part of the course. Okay. So you'll get this free benefit, either AWS or DevOps, or let's say even data science also. I think it's free. So admin will notify about this free Linux classes, guys. So whenever they notify, you can join that class. Okay. Now, one other common question the students would have is, do I need to have any programming knowledge? Absolutely, the answer is no. No programming language is required at all. So here in the DevOps, we use something called scripting, guys. So that is what is required. So scripting is required. So scripting we use in DevOps to implement the automation. So we are not expecting a language to learn here. We are expecting something called scripting to learn here. And scripting is easy only. So scripting is easy only, guys. It's not a something like a, it is not a rocket science here. So hardly if you spend like 5 to 7 days of time, you will get control on the scripting. Okay. If you do consistent practice, you will be expert there. Got it? So that is not a big deal. You can learn it. Then, and it is part of the course also. Okay. So in the course, we'll be learning something called bash scripting, guys. Got it? Then if you're talking about so yeah, one good question here. So what happens if you learn programming language and what happens if you learn scripting? Any difference? So if you're learning any programming language, you're expecting that you're going to become a developer and you're expecting that you're going to write a program to develop the applications. Am I right? So that's an expectation, guys. If you're learning some programming languages, you're expected to become a developer, and also you are expected to start writing some programs to develop the applications, correct? But if you are going ahead with the scripting, you're expected to do the automation. You're expected to take care of maintenance of the application. So regular maintenances will be there. Okay. So such kind of maintenance activities that you are going to do regularly will be handled by your scripting only. So scripting is a method that helps you to go with automation. Okay. The next, system requirements. So definitely this is a very common crazy question. So we can't practice in the air, right? So definitely we require desktop or a laptop. And whatever the desktop or laptop that you guys carry, it should have the capacity of visualization support. So how do you know that it would have? The simple logic is any computer or a laptop that has been manufactured after 2006 year will 100% will carry the visualization support. Okay. So until unless you are using old age computers, I can't help. So if anything that is buyed after 2006, definitely that laptop or a desktop will carry visualization support. And ideally, guys, till we complete the Ansible. Till we complete the Ansible means I'm talking about here. Till we complete the chapter number 7, roughly till here, or I would say till Ansible, 4 GB of RAM is sufficient. You can practice, no issues. But after the Ansible, the rest of the syllabus that we are going to cover requires 8 GB of RAM. So this is a clear recommendation for you that you need to carry 8 GB of RAM for your DevOps practice. Are we clear on this point? Half of syllabus, you can manage it with your 4 GB and the rest half 8. So in total, ideal recommendation is if you want to make a career in a DevOps, 8 GB is required for sure. Good. Now let's move on to the material and notes. So Daily notes is always I'll share it because we'll create a common file and we'll keep on copy pasting that matter into that file. And also the materials will be shared in the form of PDF. And the last point is super interesting. So it is always the responsibility of a trainee. That means you guys to maintain a running notes. Am I right, guys? Don't you think it's a right? Do you agree? Always running notes is for you only. You have to write in your own language so that it will help you for quick revision. Running notes have to be maintained, guys, by you. Good. The next, how about the missed classes? So this is another crazy question. So we are all human beings here, right? Here and there, some emergencies would come up, definitely for sure, right? So we may miss some classes, some emergency, or some sick. That's common. So ideally, guys, from my observation and from my experience, I can say that if you are missing 1 or 2 classes, so let's say continuously 1 day and 2 days, still you will understand the subject, no trouble at all. Anything more than let's say 2 days of missing your class, let's say 3 or 4 days, then definitely you require some backup classes where you have to attend in another batches of mine. So the reason is you have to cope up with the subject. So if 3 or 4 days, if you don't attend continuously for some particular, let's say Jenkins or let's say Chef or Ansible, you'll not be able to grasp the subject. So we have to plan the things well. If you're taking a break, plan it very well so that you don't miss the classes, guys. So plan it accordingly. Got it? So if you're by chance, if you miss any classes more than 3 days, so I recommend you to drop a message to me and also drop the message to the batch admin and request for a backup session in another classes, guys. So I take 2 classes in the morning. Okay. One at 6:30 and another at 8:30. Morning, I'm talking 6:30 and another at 8:30. And evening at this time. So you can attend any of these classes for your missed classes. Missed topics. Got it now? Good. And one more flexible point is, let's say you're a working employee and suddenly your shift is changed. So we are not adamant here. So we're also flexible for you. So if your shift is changed and you can't attend in the night, you want to transfer to the morning batch, you're welcome. So drop a mail or take the batch admin permission and also inform me, and you can shift to the another batch of mine in the morning. Clear? So that's also there. That kind of flexibility is also there. So nothing to be worried about your missed classes. The next, how do you get this support, guys? This is a very common question. So in this regard, I would frankly, greatly, I would tell that we don't have any other institute in market in this stuff. We are great in this. Exclusively, we are great in this. So let's say you're practicing your subject and you need some help, right? So definitely here and there you require some assistance where you're getting some errors when you're practicing or you're not able to get the things done. So always as a first effort, you need to try. Do your best to fix the problem. Because even guys, tomorrow or day after tomorrow, if you get a job, practically in IT field, searching skills are very much required. So 50% of your DevOps activities or let's say Azure, or you take it this even Java or a Python, even you do some programming, if you're getting some errors, you definitely have to search on the internet and find the answers. Am I right? You agree, guys? We also use a YouTube also for even small things which you don't know. Let's say cooking also. These days, women are also using YouTube, right? For anything that you don't know, you're trying to search on the internet and find some answers. Likewise, apply the same logic here. So when you practice, if you get some answers or let's say some queries, some doubts, or let's say some errors, so don't wait for trainer or don't wait for me. So put your first effort. Okay, try to investigate what is happening. So what is an error? So what is the solution? So that kind of searching skills you have to carry on, or you need to build over the time, guys. This is a required skill set for all IT engineers, irrespective of this subject, whether you're for Python or a Java or a C or a, let's say, Salesforce or let's say DevOps or Azure. So this first skill set is always required for you. Got it now? So searching skills you need to improve, guys. Second, so let's say you're not finding an answer, then we have the lab technician available. He will help you for sure. We have the lab technician available, so he will help you with the answers, guys. And third is me. If the issue is still not resolved, you can escalate to me, and this is where I can help you with the things. So this is what we are great in. The next, how much time is required for you guys to practice? So you need to reserve around 1.5 hours per class. So that's common. 1.5 hours you need to leave it off. And this is a logic you need to apply, guys. This logic I observed from my experience, I would say. The people who are already from IT background, let's say you're a DB, let's say you're a test engineer, you're a front-end developer, let's say Android, anything. You're from always related to IT, then for your practice, 1 hour is sufficient. So already working in IT, people, for them, DevOps, they can, 1 hour is more than good practice with it, apart from class, okay? But if you're from non-IT background and all freshers, this is applicable freshers also, guys. All non-IT background and freshers, please focus of 2 hours practice per day. You need to increase your time, 2 hours. So 2 plus 1.5. So roughly like you need to leave off around 3.5 hours for your career. Got it? Rest of the time, it's okay. But 3.5 hours, you need to absolutely keep the mind here. Okay, so assessments, guys. So this is I am responsible. So I also do conduct some assessments on subjects that we finish off. And this assessments, got it now? So this assessments I would conduct on Saturday or a Sunday. And these are all MCQ questions. And all these questions are framed based on frequently asked in interview only. So anyway, frequently asked interview questions will always discussed in the class when we deal with the subject, right? But anyways, again, we want to have to go with assessments. Got it? So these assessments are for your benefit to track how you guys are doing with your knowledge. Then talking about the project here. So project, we do it at 2 level, guys. Got it now? So project, we do it at 2 level. So in the syllabus copy, I already disclosed the locations or the stop points, you can say, where we are going to do the projects at tools. And one clarity you guys need to have, so don't apply the meaning of project is not same as project in when you're learning the languages, because in learning languages, it's different. They write the program, right? And they do the project. So here we're not writing the program. So we already pick up some code which is already in place. We just need to get it done using the tools. So that is the different story here. So this is one confusion among the students, that they think that we are not writing a program. Yeah, we don't write programs here because this is different stuff, right? So project meaning of languages is different from project meaning in the DevOps. Got it? So we need to work with the tools to get your stuff done. The next, resume support. So at the end of your almost like your course, I'll be sharing your freshers and experienced resumes to all. And also I share your resumes when you request. See, some students do message me even in the middle of the course. They are trying out. So I'll share the resumes, nothing wrong. So generally I would share at the end, but in the middle, if you require, I'll be happy to share it. The next, certifications. Now, institute will issue course certificates, that is common. So if you complete the course from Naresh IT, you'll get a certificate from us. And it is valid in IT industry, definitely. So do you know the reason why Naresh IT's certificate is more value than any other certificate of, let's say, any competitor? Actually, I want to know the answers from you. Any guess? Nishan, Sheikh, sorry, Pratibha, Raghavendra. Simple logic. So frankly, see, you have 10 competitors, let's say, and all 10 competitors will give you the certificates. Let's imagine Naresh IT is one of them. But still, Naresh IT certificate is more valuable than others. How it makes great? That is what I'm asking. So No, it's not about me or you guys. So one thing is point number one is brand. The brand value is always carry. See, that impression will be there for sure. Brand. Second is one good news is Naresh IT is one of the institutes in India which has been recognized by NASSCOM. So what is a NASSCOM? You guys know? That's what you need to know. This is also one more great thing. One achievement has been done. No institutes in India has able to do it. So first of all, you should know about NASSCOM. So like guys, RBI is the head of your banks now. All your banks in India are controlled by RBI. Correct. So likewise, NASSCOM. So NASSCOM is the head of all IT industry for your both hardware and software. Clear? Both hardware and software stuff that business happens in India. The apex body is NASSCOM. Clear? So in the NASSCOM's purview, only hardly 4 to 5 institutes have been got recognized in India. So Naresh IT is one of them. That's it. I hope you understood the logic now. Hardly 4 to 5 institutes are there in India which got NASSCOM certification. So that means the NASSCOM certification, first of all, is a great achievement. So your certificates are NASSCOM oriented now. Clear? So that adds a great value to your resume also. The next, apart from the institute certificate, you can also, at your personal wish, you can try your certifications at 2 level. For example, if you want to do certification at Ansible, you can do. It's up to you. You want to do certification with a chef, you can do. So 2 level certification, that is different story. And cloud-based certifications are also there, like AWS DevOps, Azure DevOps. These certifications are also there. So whether to go for certification or not, it's all your personal choice, guys. Got it now? So based on demand, or let's say based on the things, the situation. But one suggestion from me is certifications are not required. I repeat, certifications are not required if you are going with less than 3 years of experience. Not required at all. Okay. 3 to 5 optional. Some companies are asking, some companies they don't ask. 3 to 5 companies are asking, some companies they don't ask. But greater than 5, definitely you need to carry some certification. Got it now? So this is the thing that you need to carry. So I don't know how many of you are here carrying coming between the 3, less than 3. So for you, please don't plan for certifications, not required first of all. Okay. So not required. Don't waste your money also. Not required. Because you talk to any, let's say the guy who is working in IT company for some couple of years, they would tell the same view. Got it? So 0 to 3 not required. 3 to 5 optional. Depends on you. If you want to take it. Greater than 5 mandatory. Okay. So that's the thing. Now let's move on. Okay, so this is one crazy diagram here. So let's see some crazy points also. So how many of you have a doubt in your mind that should I do the only DevOps or should I do the cloud with the DevOps? This crazy jingle question will always circle in your mind. Please raise your hands. How many of you have this trouble in your brains? Definitely will have some trouble, guys. Heart keeps on bumping you, telling you that, okay, should I do only DevOps or should I do cloud with the DevOps? These are all crazy things that you keep on running in your brain. Huh? Right. I see almost like 25 people. Yeah. So simple logic, guys. So you can take your own decisions here because you're all graduates here now. You can take the decisions. See, guys, basically if you analyze the things properly, there are 5 kinds of jobs are there in the DevOps. You spend some time, whatever I'm talking, after the class, search on Naukri or Monster or some internet, you'll find what I'm talking. There are basically 5 kinds of jobs out there. First is you may find a job which is only DevOps oriented, DevOps framework. That means entire DevOps. Maybe they can ask you multiple tools. So that is what. Second kind of jobs are there. Within the DevOps itself, they will target particular tool only. They want only the candidate, let's say Jenkins. They want the candidate who know Kubernetes only. They don't care whether you have Ansible, Jenkins with you at all. Okay. Some company, they only ask about Ansible. They don't bother about your Docker, nor bother about Kubernetes at all. So these are second kind of jobs, specific, tool specific. Third kind of jobs you have in the market where they want the DevOps and they also want the cloud also. Cloud also they want. For example, they want DevOps with AWS candidate. They want DevOps with Azure candidate. They want the DevOps with GCP also. So the demand is looking different there. Got it now? So depends on the opening, depends on their project. So some companies they hire DevOps with AWS, some with DevOps with Azure. So this is a different story. And the D is different, platform plus DevOps. So what do you mean by platform, guys, here? What do you mean by platform? I have written some word called platform here. Any guess answers here? What do you mean by platform? Domain. Domain is the right answer. I'm not talking about operating systems. So I'll give an example to make you understand. So let's imagine a person is there who is into the testing field for 10 years. Okay. So his platform, major platform, his experience is 10 into the testing. So this 10 years testing guy will learn the dev. What is happening is his primary skill set is testing. Secondary skill set is DevOps. Such kind of jobs are also there in the market. So for example, they are looking for a candidate who knows database, who knows DevOps also. So this is what I'm talking. So primary skill set, your core area, and sitting on your core area, you're trying to expand the knowledge on the DevOps. Got it now? What I'm talking is your huge experience in one platform, still you're trying to expand your DevOps. So that becomes a platform. Okay. Now, the last option is your core skill set. They also want DevOps. They also want full stack. So this is something like Superman, He-Man, Superman, all kind of stuff. Okay, such people are also there, guys. In market, you'll find some engineers who are very good with their domain knowledge. They are very good with DevOps also. They are very good with their cloud stuff also. Correct? They are very good in all round, something like an all-rounder. Now, what is this diagram indicates down the line? So simple logic. So from A to E, the packages will be high. That's the logic. For example, a candidate fresher gets a job in, let's say, DevOps framework. Example, he may get a 3 lakh package. The same guy, fresher, who is carrying, let's say, Java, DevOps, and cloud, he may get 5 lakh package. You understood the difference, guys? Because higher the skill, more you pay. Something like you get paid more. Simple logic. That is the formula in IT industry. The more skill set you carry, they pay you more. That's it. The more talent you have, they are ready to pay you more. Got it now, Abhishek, what I'm talking? Afrin, Aman, Amar, Nya, Pradeep, Vishnu, Ashwini. So you have to always keep this in your mind. In IT industry, if you want to settle down, right, always you have to be more skillful. Never be stagnant. Never. You have to keep on learning. Even for example, currently I am learning GCP. I don't know GCP much. I'm learning the GCP. So you have to keep on learning, guys. Got it now? So that is what happens. You have to keep on learning because more talent you carry, more package you get. That's it. So Veda Prakash, yeah, we'll talk at the end. I already saw your message, but always I'll talk at the end. Got it now? Good. So this is what I'm talking. So now the decision is in your hands, guys. Keeping your long-term IT plan, considering the packages, considering the on-site opportunities and lot other dynamics of life, you have to take the best decision. So if you are very talented, you can go up to the E. So always you need to keep in your talent also into your mind. Do you agree, guys? Yes or no? Our talent we should know first of all. So can you take up the load, right? For example, you want to go with a cloud with let's say DevOps. You should first analyze yourself whether I take it. Can I do it? Do I have time? Am I ready? Interest, all other things matter. Got it now? So opportunities are there in the IT. The only point is you need to analyze it properly and settle down properly. That's it. And one funny thing is here is, so I don't know whether you are aware of things or not. In some, I'll talk one crazy example from USA, United States of America. So these days, marriages are becoming super easy if you are from cloud engineer or DevOps. Do you agree? This is a funny thing. They're looking at your resume also. So let's say you're looking for some marriage and you keep your database engineer. So let's say test engineer. They're not looking actually. They want a DevOps guys. They want cloud engineers. You just check with the people who are working in USA guys. They'll tell you the same answer. This is a trend going on from 2 or 3 years in USA also. This is practically the truth I'm talking. Okay. But it may not happen on every case, but at least in 10 situations in USA, let's say 10 use cases, you'll find 5 to 6 use cases where they're looking at cloud engineers for the proposal for matrimonial alliances also. That's how the IT is, or you can say things are happening. Don't take it wrong, but that is what this society is going on, or you can say where the society is moving. Okay. The next, if you talk about packages here, so no need to be very specific. Exclusively currently, DevOps packages are very high. Cloud engineers, DevOps packages are super high currently in the market. And recently, who is this lady? One more lady, fresher. She's a just fresher. She got 4.5 lakh package. Where is her offer letters? Generally, they'll send me the offer letters. Where is this Vaishnav? Here. This is last month's selection. So this is not this. Yeah. See, first 3 months she will work for 14,000 rupees, and after 3 months she will from 4th month. So during first 3 months she is under training. She is a fresher, and 4 to 5 lakh package. That's it. You got it, guys? What I'm talking? This is OMG company. It seems in Bangalore. So she is a fresher, Vaishnavi. So that is an example to make you understand that the packages are very high. So minimum you'll get 2.5 to 4. Small companies are also offering 2.5 guys. So around roughly the market is around 4, trading around 4 for even for the freshers in the DevOps. And again, keep in mind, the more talent you carry, more package you get. Okay. Then how much time it takes to transform completely into an engineer, or let's say the goal or the objective or subjective here. So course anyway will take out 10 weeks of time. That's for sure. 10 weeks time it takes, guys. Now one question is, if you simply do your course, are you going to get a job? Is that correct answer? Is the correct way to understand? Yes or no, guys? Simply by doing a course, will you fetch a job? The answer is no. Even as a trainer, I would say no only. You have to accept the facts, guys. Let's say 100 students are there in a class. By simply doing a course, I would definitely say out of 100, you'll find around 10 people in the class who will get a job simply by doing a course. That's possible. That's possible, guys. 10% only. 10% out of 100, only 10% chances are there that the moment they complete the course, they'll get the job, because they might be having a different strategy right from day one itself. They might be preparing very well. Okay, they're not wait for time. Got it? They wait for opportunity. So that's the reason they begin on the day one itself. That means batting starts from day one itself. Got it now? Now, most of the students, okay, so I would recommend this strategy. So when your class is going on, I'll say when the course is going on, you please keep focus on the knowledge acquisition only. So don't think about job, or let's say don't think about too much about the market, right? So just focus on your knowledge, because knowledge is a criteria to get your job. So focus on the knowledge, focus on the class, make sure that you are grasping the subject. Once that is done, do your first revision. Okay, almost takes 3 to 4 weeks of time. Do your second revision. Again, it takes 2 weeks of time. Then you try out. Keep the resume, then it will work out. I observed this principle or formula. I applied it for a lot of students. It worked out. Almost like 80% of students who got selected previously, we followed this simple principle. I told them to complete their course. I told them to finish off their first revision. I told them to finish off the second revision. Got it? After second revision, please keep your resume online and start hunting for job. Definitely will succeed. This is the, or I would say, the path for your success, guys. Okay, the most experimented and also the successful one. So definitely you'll find the students here and there who get the jobs even without completing the course also. Maybe they're in the 8th week or 9th week. We had some students previously also got the job. Maybe by, let's say, almost course is getting end. Before that only they crack the job. So that happens only when you do the batting from day one. Clear, guys? Are you getting the point what I'm talking? So you'll find some intelligent students who do the batting from day one only. So that is where it will work out. But we are not always sometime great batters. So at least we take some time, settle down and start working. Correct? That is also okay. End of the day, your target is to get a job. That's it. Now, how about the job placement assistance for DevOps? So Institute has more than 100 clients, guys. So everybody knows here, I hope that Naresh IT is well-known institute in India, okay, and across the globe also. Very good name. So a lot of clients try to approach us, definitely asking for some trainees, right? They start hiring from us. And every month you should expect at least 2 to 3 drives happening on DevOps only. So recently, 10 days ago or 12 days ago, I remember a drive happened. So last month, November, 2 drives happened, right? So every month, 2 or 3 drives will keep on happening. So that's one thing for you. So it is for both experienced and freshers also. And apart from this, guys, second thing is Naresh IT maintains a job portal, so you can apply. That's also one thing. Third is even I give my information. So we have a lot of students community, guys. I have from my past students, a lot of students are there. So work in different companies. We maintain a Telegram channel, private one, not public. So we ask them to post every day. I keep on reminding them to post your openings in your companies about DevOps or any other thing. Please post it so that we can apply. So that's also there. So end of the day, we want to do the best for you to get the opportunities. Clear now? So cracking, it's in your hand. Cracking the job is in your hand only, guys. Showing the door of opportunity, it's our duty. So from our clients, we get it, right? From our circle, we get it, right? From our groups, we try to get it. And the last option is we depend on Naukri and Monster. That's common. But apart from Monster and this job portal, this is what we are trying to do for you. Clear? Good. The next, how about the classes? So currently, this class at 8:45 is completely online, guys. It's completely online only. Okay, because my shift ends at 9 o'clock actually. So that's the reason I can't travel to the office. So I take online class only. This class. And if you're talking about fee structure, I hope you guys know the fee structure, but I am not right the person to discuss. So please search on the Naresh IT site and find your answers for it. Or even you can contact the batch admin, they'll give you the fee structure. Got it now? And one clarity is required for you is, so this is one more confusion among the students. So the fee structure is different for online class only. And the fee structure is somewhat different for online along with video classes. If you want videos also every day, the fee structure is different. Got it now? Both are not same. Price is not same. So please talk to your admin or look into the site and find the answers for it. I know the answers, but as a protocol, I'm not supposed to disclose the information. Got it now? So please follow up with the fee structures and be aware. And for all technical stuff, I am responsible. And for all non-technical stuff, batch admin is responsible. So you'll know your batch admin by tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow I'll let you know who is your batch admin for this. Okay, so I'm done with my common questions that I collected over a couple of years from the students. I hope I answered something. Now it's a time to ask a question, guys. Okay, so it's a time to check your questions. So just give me a minute, guys. 1 second. What is this guy's problem? Looks like Jonathan fixes something regarding generic name I'm creating. Okay. So yeah, go ahead and so I'll pick up the questions and put it on board, guys, so that you will know whom I'm answering. If the question is duplicate or same thing, then we can avoid. So let's start from here. So this is one question I'm getting. All questions I'll put it on the board. Okay. So I'm new to the DevOps and AWS. Which one to learn first? Is there any sequence to follow? So very good question. There is no sequence to follow. Okay, there is no sequence, guys. You cannot say that, okay, I have to start first AWS or start DevOps next. No sequence. It's up to your will and wish. No sequence. You can start either that or this. Nothing wrong. Okay, so let me see the next question. So this is coming from Verma. So what's this question? Sir, is there any similarities? What is this between DevOps and Selenium? Well, Selenium is different story, man. That's like a different movie, and DevOps is different movie. So DevOps is focusing on the SDLC process. Okay. So we use this process to get your project done. Selenium is focusing on, what is this? This is one of the testing tool, correct? So testing tool, it's a testing tool. That's it. So both are not, but if I put a Venn diagram, Selenium does not include DevOps, but DevOps includes the Selenium. You understood the logic, Verma? Because in DevOps in SDLC process, testing is also part of it. That is the reason. Clear? Okay, so both are different situations, both are for different purposes. But DevOps, you can say it overlaps upon the Selenium, but Selenium does not overlap upon the DevOps. Okay, the next question I'm getting from who is this? Bandi Ranjit. Okay. So what's the question? Full stack student can join this class? I don't know, man. I don't know. You need to check with admin. So frankly, the answer is I don't know. So please talk to the admin and find out, because in Naresh IT Institute, they are running some special programs, so which is covering lot of subjects. So please check with your, based on your subscription, you need to talk to the admin and get the answer. Okay, for that you need to talk to your admin only. So the next from who is this? Khalif Ahmed. Okay. So do we get recordings as well as the Google Classroom? Are we going to learn AWS DevOps? Yeah. So class recordings you're going to get based on your subscription. I told you, I guess, in the end, subscription. So because based on, if you are taking only the online class, only online class. If you take online class along with videos, then you'll get videos also based on subscription. And this is, I cover only the EC2 chapter of AWS. So you need to check in the syllabus. So I'll share the syllabus, guys. I think I already shared. So just check in the chat. You'll find the syllabus copy. Okay. Sohil is asking me, what's the difference between DevOps and DevOpsSecOps? So this is not the right time. Not the right time. Because going forward in the classes, once you understand the DevOps, then I'll try to compare with the DevOpsSecOps. Okay. So this is only basic demo stuff. So we are not trying to focus on anything about the subject at all. This is only to give clarity on the course stuff. So, okay, same question. Who is this? Yeah, Piali. So if I'm pronouncing some names wrong, please forgive me. That's fine. Okay, Amit. So Amit's question looks out of syllabus for me also. So will you use Azure Cloud with the DevOps? You are asking out of syllabus question, man. So I shared you the syllabus copy, and again you're asking something which is out of syllabus for me. Okay, so if you want to learn Azure DevOps with Azure Cloud with DevOps, that's a different. So there is a separate course for Azure DevOps also. So that course you need to join if you want Azure. Clear, Amit? Good. The next I want to see the Lakshman. Okay, I think Lakshman question seems to be some duplicate. I mean to say already, I think I covered for some other. Is this a good way to start AWS plus DevOps course? I mean, okay, this is crazy. So Lakshman, and this is even for others also. See guys, you take any course, okay, whether you take it testing, data science, it does not matter. The point is time. If you decide one course and you need to spend the time with it. For example, if you are going with DevOps, I told you now always like 3 hours, around 3 hours of time you need to spend. Then if you're planning for AWS, that means 3 plus 3, almost 6 hours a day you need to have with you. You got the Lakshman, the logic? Any course you need to consider like 3 hours, guys. You need time for class, you need time for practice also. So both you need to consider. If you're trying for both, then let's say 6 hours is required. If you have 6 hours a day with you, then please go ahead. Nothing wrong. Okay. So Ramanjanelu. So very good name. Who is Ramanjanelu, guys? Who is Ramanjanelu? GK question. Who is Ramanjanelu? Ramanujam or Ramanjanelu? Okay, I'm asking a bit crazy, but that's okay. So this is the same duplicate question, sir. Am I a full stack student? Is this part or do I need to pay? Okay, man, you need to talk to the admin only. This question is crazy. You need to talk to admin. Okay. Fine. Let's move on to another question. I'll take all questions. Nothing wrong. If I miss any question, then tomorrow. Okay, hold on. Hold on, guys. Don't push all the questions on my head. Tomorrow also have a class. Nothing to be worried. Okay, let's see. Okay, Nagireddy, I guess, is asking this question. It looks like interview questions and resumes are, yeah. Interview questions, anyway, I'll share it in the class. Every topic, once it is done, I'll tell you what questions can be asked from that concept. 2 or 3 questions will frame that from the concept you need to prepare. That's it. Resume, I'll share it at the end. Okay. As a fresher, okay, I'm getting the question from Nayak Rajat. So this is good question, I feel. As a fresher, can I try with 1.5 years of experience? The answer is positive. Yes. Hey, from this logic, I want to tell you one more stuff, guys. Okay. You can try even 3 years also, 2 to 3. So the lady I showed you now, this lady, who is this? Where is this lady? Rekha. Okay. Will not believe Rekha kept 5.5 years, 5.5 years fake experience. Almost spent like 4 to 5 months of time in practicing the subject after class is done. After class are over, almost like 4 to 5 months she spent in practicing. So 5.5 years experience she kept fake. So what does it indicate? What does it indicate, guys? See, companies are also very eager to hire best of the fakes also. That's a crazy thing you guys need to know. Even fake resumes, they know it that you're a fake candidate, but still you'll get an offer letter. The reason is, if they have the talent with you, they're not worried, but they want the best among the fake candidates. That's the ultimate answer I would give. If 100 fakes are coming, I want best among them. That's it. Who can manage the work? That is what companies are looking at. Got it now? So nothing to be worried about fake experience, but make sure that you carry the knowledge and manage it. Okay. Fine. So I'll stop taking some questions from chat. Now let's move on to the voice. Okay. So any questions that are left out, we'll talk tomorrow. Nothing wrong. Okay. Those who want to talk to me, please raise your hands. Okay. So I'll call out the names. Please unmute at your end and talk to me. Okay. Let's go with Kirti first. Kirti, talk to me. You there? Not there. Okay, fine. Gopal, talk to me. Unmute at your end, Gopal. Okay, Gopal also gone. Okay, who wants? Nishant. Unmute and talk. Where are you, Nishant? Okay, Vishnu. You there?
Yes. Hi.
Okay. Yeah.
Hi. My name is Vishnu. I'm actually working in a IT, and from last 10 years I'm having Linux admin of experience. I mean, I was into different stream. Okay, first 3 years I was in QA Linux. Then I was working as a OCC command center job, and then from last 3.5 years I'm working as a Linux L2 support. So it has been a long time that my career has been stagnant in a position. So I was just looking to upgrade my career. So right now, I was seeking for last 2 years, but now I took it very seriously, and I've opted this DevOps. But along with this, I have also opted for AWS and Python. So if you can guide me, how can I mold my career in this, or how can I proceed further?
So yeah. So first of all, are you interested in programming?
Yes.
Have you earlier done any programming kind of activities?
Like in my early career, I was into QA engineer, right? So at that time, I was writing some small bash scripting, but after that, I did not get a chance because after that, I was into